So the first candidate I looked into was Paul Ryan. In his speech, he talked a lot about what we should do in the government, and which is actually what I really wanted to find out was he really talked about 5 different solutions for the situation we have now about immigration. And throughout his speech, he uses a lot of personal experience, not his own, but his family's experience. He talks about Irish ancestry and how his own his great grandparents came here and fought their way to a better life. How they fought for a better fought for a house, which they actually still have now, and throughout this, he kind of, by using this and by saying, we, and by including the audience instead of just saying, I'm going to do this, or he's going to do this, or he or she, or they, he includes everyone. He really strengthens his position and his speech. However, and and strengthens his 5 ideas. Instead of talking about all 5, I'm going to generalize 4 and talk about number 1. So the first one, which I felt was the weakest because it was not connected to the rest of the speech, which caused him to face a logical fallacy known as a slippery slope. He talks about how we secure the border, and this is really kind of goes around his position because while it does tell us the viewers that he is a Republican, that he is conservative, because like other Republicans, he believes that we should secure the border and keep drug dealers, terrorists, and cartels out of the United States by securing the border. While this is very popular and common in other Republicans, I would say this is the weakest point in his speech, because he doesn't talk about who else is coming here. It's not only just people, criminals. It's also citizens who are just looking for a better life. And this is where he goes and changes his topic completely. His speech is completely the opposite, because he's talking about how throughout his speech, he talks about how people here in the United States, illegal immigrants, undocumented, should be able to basically live here and basically develop and improve their own lives. Because most people who come here in the United States, most immigrants, are trying to find a better life than what they had before. So what he says is that in the United States, what should happen is that he basically describes it as in a line. So basically, here are the people who are documented and who are here, who have good jobs, good lives, and here are the people who are undocumented. So basically, what he just says is that the people who come here, the immigrants coming to the line, should be able to come and go up this line, should be able to come and develop their lives and be able to buy a house like his ancestry had done, be able to pay for what they need and what they want. They should be able to live the American dream. While he doesn't say the American dream explicitly, you can kind of guess that's what he's talking about, as he's saying that people should be able to come here, go up the line, and live, and basically live where all the other Americans, undocumented people, are, like in financial and economical sense. What also he uses is statistics. Like he talks about how much immigrants help the economy by saying that around $11 billion or $1 million is increase in the budget in the U.S. government by immigrants. So, while personally I really agree with most of his speech, except for securing the border, because that was weak and kind of biased, because he didn't actually talk about how Democrats and other Republicans saw the situation. I really liked it because he uses a lot of rhetorical devices by using analogy, by talking about his own personal experiences, and using some statistics, and even using describing the situation and his solution in a simple way. He was really able to convince me, and hopefully a lot of audiences, and saying that people should be able, illegal immigrants should be able to come to here and go up the stairs of the financial system and the financial workings of the United States. And what really helps him, and this is actually one specific thing I just wanted to say, was that he takes out a paper from the time of his immigrants. So when his Irish immigrants came here, like his ancestry, they were given this page. There was this poster which just talked about, in old-timey language, I'll say, that people who come here should be able to work, should be able to go up here. If they go down, basically they're able to go up. If they work hard, if they follow the rules, they follow the law, they can go up. If they don't do that, they'll go down. This is the idea of socialism, which is the main ideology of the United States. And I felt like this was a really good speech, and he used a lot of rhetorical devices. He had some logical fallacies, but throughout his speech he was very open. He was very he was convincing, and yeah. So in the next video, I'm going to be talking about Paul Rand and how he connects to Paul Ryan. Not just in name. Thanks for listening, and see you next time.